So happy Friday, happy Juneteenth. Hope you guys are taking at least a bit of time today to read, watch something good, just kind of keep educating ourselves. I feel super lucky. My company gave everyone the day off, so it's a really nice day to do that. I'm excited to get a little bit of movement in and then get back to reading. So hope you do the same. So in this class, definitely have your mat, and of course, if you have some water handy, that'd be great. And if you want to use a strap, it might be useful. I know some of you picked up straps at the studio. If you don't have a technical yoga strap, a belt will do the trick. Even just like a towel might be nice as well. So you can grab that. And we'll get started on our back. So you can take any shape that you want. If you're like, I just want to lay down in Shavasana, by all means, do that. If you're feeling a little tight in the hips, maybe Supta Baddha Konasana will feel nice. Soles of feet together. You can let your knees open out wide. Just take anything that feels good. A supported bridge might feel nice. So I'll let you get settled into any lying position that feels good to you. And if you did want to go ahead and use music for class, by all means, you can use your own playlist, but I did send one via email. So if you want to start playing that as you get set up, you can do that as well. So as you get settled in, just close your eyes and try to find as much softness, as much ease as possible, especially in your shoulders, your jaw, the spaces between and around your eyes. And slow down the breath. So I know, especially in the middle of the workday, we have things that keep piling up. We tend to scrunch up our shoulders. We just move on to the next thing really quickly. So give yourself this hour to just take a break from all of that, trusting that it'll be there when we're done with practice. But can you take this time for you to just really slow things down, breathe deeply, feel the expansion of your belly and chest as you inhale. And then as you exhale, really allow yourself to find that sense of softness, release, get heavy, sink into your mat. Wherever you might be, let's take about 5 to 10 more rounds of breath. Really using these last few breaths to find this sense of grounding. Just feel the support of the four corners of your mat. You can linger in the shape for a little bit longer. If you're feeling ready to find some movement with me, slowly start to hug your knees into your chest. You can stay still. You might take some little movements that feel good. I'm always a huge fan of these big knee circles just to help release any stickiness in the hips. Good. From here, let's up soles of both feet to the mat. As I mentioned earlier, it might be helpful if you have a strap or any similar type prop, a belt, a towel. So you can use this and hook it to the bottom of your right foot. If you don't have anything, that's fine. You can just hold on to your right calf or any part of your right leg that feels good. I'll let you decide if you keep your left foot planted on your mat or if you extend and straighten your left leg. And then we're just breathing into the back of this right leg. So getting into the hamstring. Keep softening your shoulders down towards your mat. And then gently guide your right leg towards your face. Nothing too crazy, we're just getting started. Just feeling any sensations that come up. Really keep kicking your heel towards the ceiling, so straighten that right leg. And then maybe you gently guide it a little bit closer to your face. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath here through center. Good. If you have a strap or any similar prop, go ahead, bring it into your right hand only. You can open your left arm out to the left side and then open your right leg to the right. So just taking a different variation of this stretch. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Good. Start to guide your right leg back up through center. And we're going to switch sides. Take your left hand, grab onto that strap. You can extend your right arm out to the right. And then start to guide your right foot over to the left. You're kind of adding a little twist. Try to keep this right shoulder blade grounded on your mat. And you should start to feel this in your right IT band. So more of the outer part of your right leg. Let's take 2 more slow, deep rounds of breath. Good. Slowly bring that back to center. If you used any prop, you can go ahead, remove it. And then again, let's hug both knees into the chest, a little shake out, little rinse out. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So plant your right foot down. You can hook on to your left foot if you'd like, or just hold on to your left leg. Right knee can stay bent, or you can straighten it here. Let's just start through center again. Really soften your shoulders. A lot of times we tend to do this thing and like tug our leg back. Keep it easy, keep it gentle. Again, we're just warming up, finding a bit of space, connecting with the breath. Three more rounds of breath, really getting into that left hamstring. Keep sending left foot up to the ceiling, find that length. Good. Let's bring your prop into your left hand. Send your right arm out, and let's bring left foot over to the left side of the mat. Just opening it up here. Just noticing how this changes the sensation. 2 more rounds of breath. Good. Nice and easy, bring that back to center. Let's switch sides, last little bit. Guide your left leg across your body to the right. Try to keep left shoulder blade grounded. Woo, just fire up that left IT band. Let's take 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly bring that back up. If you used any prop, slowly remove it now. You can just toss it to the side. And then hug your knees in. Take as many rocks as you need. We'll meet in our neutral table. So rock over your knees, come to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Hips over your knees. And start to flow a little bit. Warm up the spine. A few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, let your belly drop towards your mat. Actively pull your heart forward and through your arms, cow pose. Exhale, round into your cat. So press away from your mat. Create space in the spine. 2 more. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, press it into your cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Shoulders away from ears, open through your heart. And exhale, round into your cat. Really press into shins, tops of feet, hands. Good. From here, bring that back to center. Let's send our right foot back. Keep your right toes tucked. And let's take this little shift of weight forward and back. So just finding a little bit of mobility through the wrists, a little openness through that right ankle. You might feel a little stretch in the sole of your right foot. Good. From here, press into both hands, draw belly button towards your spine. Float your right leg off of your mat. We're gonna take these big rainbows to get into the hips. So as you inhale, lift your foot a little bit higher, tap your right toes to the left, maybe you gaze over your left shoulder. Big rainbow, inhale up and over, tap your toes to the right. Take that side to side. I'll let you move at your own pace here. I like to imagine there's this little paintbrush in between my toes. I know it's kind of random and silly. And there is this canvas behind you. Just draw as big of a rainbow as you can. I don't know about you, but I'm spending, almost all of my day sitting or laying down. My hips are really feeling it, so hopefully this feels good. Let's take it about 1 or 2 more times. I want you to end with your toes on the left side of your mat. So left side, you can tuck your toes here, and then gaze over your left shoulder. Find this little side body stretch. Really breathe into the right side of your body. Good, take 2 more rounds of breath. Good, bring that back to center. Both hands, both knees down. Feel free to take a round of cat-cow here. Just kind of rinse that out. The same thing on the left side. So send your left foot back, tuck your left toes, and then just take this nice, easy sway forward and back. Ooh, just heard a big crack in my ankle. All right, from here, float your left leg up, really engage through your belly. So instead of going like this, think about zipping belly button towards your spine. Draw your big rainbows side to side. I'll quiet down, just let you take this at your own pace. Coming back to your breath. About 1 to 2 more rounds. We'll end with our left foot towards the right side of our mat. You can tuck your toes here. And then again, gaze over your right shoulder. So you're gazing towards your left foot. And hopefully feeling this nice big stretch in the left side of your body. 2 more breaths. Good, let that go. Bring that back to center. Take a round of cat-cow. Maybe you roll your wrists out a little bit. And then as you feel ready, tuck your toes, lift your hips. We'll meet in our first downward facing dog. So keep spreading your fingers wide. Find this little grip with your fingertips. And then really lengthen through your spine, both sides of your waist. So send your hips up and back. Keep your neck soft, gentle gaze back towards your feet. You might nod your head yes, shake it no. If you're creating a little movement, maybe you pedal out your heels one at a time. If this feels like a lot in your hamstrings, you can always feel free to take a small or a big bend in your knees. Use that to keep pressing away from your mat. Lift your hips, lengthen spine. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath here. With your next inhale, ripple forward, find a high plank pose. Can you articulate through your spine like you're moving through honey, nice and slow, high plank? Exhale, use the strength of your low belly to lift your hips up and back, downward dog. Take that 2 more times, start to wake things up. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lift hips, downward dog. 1 more time, inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet, ragdoll pose back with your mat. And just angle here, forward fold. Again, you might take a little bend in your knees if that feels better for your hamstrings. And really allow your low back to release here. Think about belly draping over your thighs. Find this even distribution of weight between heels and balls of your feet. And then just let it all hang heavy. Head is really heavy here. Gravity just pulls the weight of upper body, shoulders, head towards the mat. Soften through your neck. Maybe you sway, maybe you nod yes, maybe you shake it no. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Just release fingertips down towards the mat. Inhale, find a half lift. Reach crown of head forward, lengthen spine. Fingertips might stay on mat. Hands can come to shins or thighs, up to you. Lengthen spine. Good. Exhale, find your fold. Hands come back down to your mat. Let's walk it forward. Find that high plank pose once again. Hold it here for 5 rounds of breath. So just building up some heat, finding some strength through the core. So find a strong line of energy with your body. Think about reaching crown of head forward, but then send your heels back. Squeeze your quads. Zip belly button towards spine, so core is engaged. And then press away from your mat so you feel this broadening through your shoulder blades, but then slide your shoulders down your back. Gaze down, keep a neutral neck. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath. And 1 more inhale, press away from your mat, take a slight shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way to belly. You can always drop your knees on the way for support. Untuck your toes, press into tops of feet, cobra. Inhale, peel your heart forward and up. Elbows back, squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, soften that down. Tent up onto your fingertips. Walk your hands off of your mat, elbows up to ceiling. Modified cobra. Inhale, peel your heart forward and up once again. Exhale, soften it down. We're gonna take that 2 more times, adding a little twist. So inhale, lift up, gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Exhale, lower it down. Let's take it to the left. Inhale, rise, gaze over left shoulder. Exhale, soften that down. Hips to heels, child's pose. So crawl your fingertips forward, lengthen spine. Take an inhale here. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Start to find some modified sun salutations. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of mat. Inhale, half lift, find that length in your spine. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, rise, mountain, reach arms up overhead. For this variation, interlace your fingers, send your index fingers up, and then reach up and over to the left. So send your hips to the right, fingertips reach to the left, open up right side body, 2 breaths. Good, bring that back to center. Inhale, reach fingertips up, lengthen spine. Take it to the other side. Send your hips to the left, reach your fingertips to the right. Use your biceps to squeeze your ears. Keep reaching fingers further away from you. Open up left side body. 1 more breath. Good, bring that back to center. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, find that length in your spine. Exhale, fold, hands down, step back, high plank. Take an inhale, press away from your mat, shift forward. Exhale, lower to belly. One, cobra, speeding things up. Heart forward and up. Exhale down. Downward dog, you can travel through a child's pose or high plank, you choose. Take a full round of breath as you settle in. Take that one more time. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, mountain. Interlace your fingers. Reach up. Send your hips to the right. Reach hands to the left. Open up right side body. One more breath. Good. Bring that back through center. Take it to the other side. Hips to the left, fingers to the right. Back to center. Separate your hands. Gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands down, step back, high plank. You can lower to belly or lower halfway down, chaturanga, you choose. Heart forward and up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let it go. With your next inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose one time, hug it in. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step right foot between your hands. Low lunge, drop your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Inhale, sweep both arms up, overhead, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. So both hips, both shoulders face forward. And instead of just dumping into your low back, kind of letting your belly hang out, think about firming your inner thighs in towards one another. Zip the low belly in and up. Actively reach fingertips up to the ceiling. So lengthen through both sides of your waist. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. Keep reaching up. Belly hugs in. Good. Easy twist. Bring both hands down. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Left hand plants, reach your right fingertips up to the ceiling. It's almost like you're leaning back a little bit here. Really open through your chest, but keep pressing away from your mat. Lift out of your left shoulder. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly bring right hand down to frame your right foot. Step right foot back, high plank. Vinyasa of choice. Take your flow. Know that you can always skip. Send it right back to a downward dog. You do what feels good to you. Take a big breath as you settle in. Exhale, let it go. Other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose one time, hug it in. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge, drop your right knee. Inhale, reach both arms up, overhead. And again, find that solid shape. There's a difference between this and really pulling the belly in, energetically reaching everything up. Feel this in your right hip flexor, this left hamstring. 2 more breaths. Good, easy twist, hands down, lift your right knee off of your mat, float left fingertips up to the ceiling. Fire up this right quad, press away from your mat, lift out of right shoulder, and reach left fingertips up. 2 more breaths. Good, both hands down, step left foot back, Vinyasa, take your flow. Good, inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. And exhale, find your fold. Utkatasana, chair pose, drop your hips. Reach both arms up. So send your hips down and back. Similar sensation to that low lunge. Notice if you're popping your butt out, kind of dumping into low back. Can you still pull the ribs, the navel in, active through the core? Let's take an inhale here, stay low in your seat. As you exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach left fingertips forward, right arm back. Good, bring that to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take it to the left. Inhale, arms up. Start to straighten your right leg, reach your left knee up to the ceiling. Let's bring hands to heart center. From here, start to kick your left leg forward. So I know it's a lot of work for that left quad. You got it. 3. Maybe toes lift a little higher, 2. And 1. Keep this left leg straight. Start to sweep it back, warrior 3. So as your left leg reaches back, you hinge your torso forward. Try to make this capital T from the side of your body. Now notice if left hip just started to hike up. Drop outer left hip down, spin inner left thigh up to the ceiling. Keep that engagement through the core, yeah? 1 more breath. High crescent lunge is your release. Bend this right knee. Step ball of left foot back to your mat. Reach both arms up, inhale. As you exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach left fingertips forward, right fingertips back. You can stay here, reach arms in opposite directions, or reverse, bring your right hand to back of left leg. Reach left fingertips up and back. 3 breaths. You choose where you land. Good. Nice and easy. Bring that back to center. High crescent lunge. As you exhale, peel open, warrior 2. So spin your left toes down. Right toes face forward. Reach your arms in opposite directions. As you inhale, straighten both arms, both legs get tall. As you exhale, sink back down, warrior 2. Maybe you take a little bit deeper. Hold it here. So I want you to notice what's going on in this right knee. Oftentimes, we let the knee kind of come into the middle. I want you to focus on opening it towards the right pinky toe edge of your foot. So when we do this, we find this openness, this space in our hips. And then continue to really bend into that right knee. And then really firm into pinky toe edge of left foot. So really ground it down into your mat. Your left leg is super active. 3 more rounds of breath. Arms straight and strong. Gentle gaze over right fingertips. Soften your shoulders down your back. Good. Stay nice and low in this warrior 2 stance. Flip your right palm up, reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach up and back. Open up right side body just like we did earlier. Exhale, pulls you forward, extended side angle pose. You can choose any variation that feels good to you. So you might have a right forearm gently resting on right thigh, but not dumping all of your weight into it. If you have the space, right hand might come to a block or your mat. Reach left fingertips forward, and then open up your chest to the ceiling. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Keep firming down through pinky toe edge of left foot. Good. Start to bring both hands inside of your right foot. Find your lizard. Heel toe right foot to the right side of your mat. You can keep it active, left knee lifted. Or maybe you drop left knee to your mat, untuck your left toes. So we'll hang out here for about 10 rounds of breath, finding a little bit of stillness, a little bit of opening. You might stay on your palms. If you're feeling open, you might drop down to your forearms. Forearms might be on mat or block. If you're creating a little twist, a little quad stretch, you might bend your left knee. Reach your right arm up and back. Grab for left foot. Lots of choices. You find yours. 5 more rounds of breath. Good. Slowly start to release wherever you are. Press into both palms. Lift your left knee. Step right foot back, high plank. Take your flow of choice. And in your downward dog, take a big inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of mat. Inhale, half lift, find your length. And exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. We've been here before. Drop your hips, reach your arms up. So I like to take my pinky fingers in towards one another. This external rotation of your upper arms. And you might notice it allows your shoulders to slide down your back. So you can give that a try. Pinky fingers in. Take a big inhale here. Stay low in that seat. Take it to the left side first. Open arm twist. Left arm back. Right arm forward. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Lift your right knee up as you straighten your left leg. Bring both hands down to your heart just to ground down. From here, start to kick your right foot forward. And again, I know it's challenging, so just see where you are today, and then see if right toes can lift a little bit higher towards the ceiling. 3 more rounds of breath, you got it. A lot of quad strength, a lot of core strength. Slow and with control, start to sweep right leg back. Hover your torso, warrior 3. And if you lose your balance, it happens all the time. Get right back into it. 2 more breaths. High crescent lunge, little bend in your left knee. Step ball of right foot back to your mat. And inhale, reach both arms up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Open it up. You can stay here, reach your arms, or reverse, left hand down, right fingertips up and back. Wherever you are, take 3 slow, steady rounds of breath. Good. Bring that back to center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, settle into your warrior 2. Spin your right toes down. Right heel down. Really press into pinky toe edge of right foot. Reach arms in opposite directions. Little stretch before we really get into it. Straighten arms, straighten legs. Inhale. And exhale, drop down, commit, hold it here. So again, left knee, open it towards left pinky toe edge. Tall spine. Can you stack shoulders over hips? Active, active arms. Gaze over left fingertips. Good. Keep that strong warrior 2 stance. Reverse your warrior. Left palm up. Inhale, reach up and back. Open left side body. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Reach your right fingertips forward. So take the variation that serves you. But I want you to really open up your chest towards the ceiling. So don't sacrifice this openness by curling your shoulders down to your mat, yeah? 3 more rounds of breath. Slowly release into your lizard. Hands inside of your left foot. Spin your right heel up. Heel toe left foot to the left side of your mat. You can stay active, right knee up. Or maybe you slowly lower right knee to your mat. And take your 10 rounds of breath. Again, to keep finding that openness in the hips. Just slow it down a little bit here. Come back to the breath. Play with any variations that feel good in your body. You might take the quad stretch, the twist, bend your right knee. Maybe left hand grabs your right foot, excuse me. Three more rounds of breath. Good. If you took that twist, slowly release. Both hands down. Step it back, high plank. Vinyasa of choice. Take your flow. Good. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of mat. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Right away, exhale, twist it to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, sweep your arms back as you float heels off of your mat. Keep your heels up, reach fingertips forward, and let's lower all the way down to meet in boat pose, Navasana. Drop your hips, float your feet off of your mat, shins parallel with the ground beneath you. To find this proud chest, slide your shoulders down your back. Take a full round of breath here. You can stay here and hold your boat or come with me. Inhale, extend your legs as you hover your upper body, low boat. Exhale, pull it back up, high boat. 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it back up. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull it back up. Inhale, extend, hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Come all the way onto your back. Take a round of breath here. Start to bring your hands behind your head. Send both legs straight up to the ceiling. Straight leg bicycles, getting into those obliques. So start to hover your left leg over your mat as you reach left elbow to right knee. Bring it back to center. Switch sides, right leg hovers, right elbow twists to left knee. Keep your legs straight and strong the entire time. And just take your straight leg bicycles side to side. Again, I'll quiet down, let you take these at your own pace. Really focus on peeling shoulder blades off of your mat. Getting into the obliques, not just the neck. Stay with it, you guys. Core strength is so important. Let's take 10 more rounds of breath. So close. Let's take this for 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. And you can take little movements, little circles with your knees, whatever feels good. Good. We'll meet in downward dog once again. You take as long as you need to get there. A few rock and rolls up and down your spine might feel good. Good. As you settle into your downward dog, again, keep lengthening the spine. Take a big inhale, fill all the way up. And exhale, let that go. Inhale, send your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, 1 time, hug it in. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to the right. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, twist, knee to the left. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step foot between your hands. High crescent lunge. Inhale, reach both arms up. Right away, exhale, peel open, warrior 2. Reverse your triangle, straighten your right leg, reach right arm up and back. Exhale, Trikonasana triangle pose. So notice if you pop your butt out, I want you to scoop it in and under. Keep this engagement through your belly. Send your hips back as you reach crown of head and right fingertips forward. So lengthen through both sides of your waist. Once you feel like you got as long as possible, right hand can come down. Maybe it's to your shin, maybe it's to your mat, maybe it's to a block. And then reach left fingertips up to the ceiling. Again, reach the energy up. So we're not dumping in towards the mat. We're opening the chest. We're strong through the legs. Left fingertips actively reach up to the ceiling. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath. As you let that last breath go, bring your left hand down to frame your right foot, pivot your left heel off of your mat, and step about a foot or two forward into your pyramid pose. So right toes can face directly forward, left toes might be at a slight angle towards the upper left corner of your mat. Take an inhale as you reach your heart forward, slide your right hip back in space, and then as you exhale, see if you can melt into this fold over your right leg. As always, if your mat feels far away, bring the floor up to you, use some blocks. This is a little bit too much in the hamstrings, maybe a little bend in the right knee. 3 more slow, steady, dynamic rounds of breath. Here, start to step your left foot forward about hips width from your right and come into a forward fold. We'll add a little bit of a twist here. Left hand can come right underneath your nose. It might be on mat or a block. Bend your left knee. Inhale, reach right fingertips up to the ceiling. If all of your weight just collapsed into your left foot, see if you can really ground down through the sole of your right foot as well. 3 more rounds of breath. Good. Slowly release that down. Switch sides, bend your right knee, right hand plants. Reach left arm up to the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, can you deepen your twist? Last 2 breaths. Good. Slowly bring that down. Inhale, find your half lift, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop it back, high plank. Vinyasa, take your flow. Inhale, fills you up. Exhale, let it go. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to the left. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to the right, take your twist. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step it through. High crescent lunge with control. Inhale, come up. Exhale, peel open, warrior 2. Reverse your triangle, straighten left leg, reach left arm up and back. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Again, really strong legs, not a back bend. Think about hips to low ribs, keep that connection. Strong core, hips back, back, back. Kind of like you're between 2 walls and you want to stay as flat as possible. Lengthen, lengthen. And then left hand comes down. Actively reach your right arm up. Notice this side might feel different. That's okay. Can you send front of your hips more forward? And then I like to imagine this top palm is pressing into a wall. Kind of imagine how that would allow you to open up through your chest, front side of your body. 3 more breaths. Slow release into pyramid. Bring right hand down. Take a little step forward with your right foot. And fold over your left leg. Keep sliding this left hip back in space. Inhale, lengthen, lengthen spine. Exhale, maybe you soften into the fold. As always, hands can come to blocks. Or any other props you might have at home. 3 more rounds of breath. a little step forward with your right foot. So feet are about hips width apart. And let's just find our forward fold. So I'll let you explore different options of a forward fold here. You might take a yogi toe lock. Index and middle fingers and thumbs can hook around your big toe. You might take Parivrtta Hasta, stepping onto the palms of your hands. I'm going to wrap my arms around the backs of my legs, kind of give myself a hug as I try to deepen my forward fold. Take 5 rounds of breath here, whatever variation you want to play with. Your head hang heavy. Last 2 breaths. Good. Release any folds that you took. Let's take an inhale, half lift to reset your spine. Find that length. And exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, stand tall, reach up. And then exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. You close your eyes. Find your breath here. Okay, so I'm gonna offer a fun little balance for today. You can try it, you can skip it. Again, you're at home, do what you please. It's basically gonna be taking that little stretch we took on our backs in the beginning of class and just do it standing up. So if you wanna use your strap, feel free to have it handy. Okay, so ground down through the sole of your left foot and just start by floating your right knee up to the ceiling, similar to before we took our warrior 3, yeah? This might be good. Just feel this out. You want to come with me? You can hinge forward. Hands can grab the sole of your right foot. Again, whoop, this might feel like enough. I'm going to turn so you can see. So you can stay. If you feel like you have a little more to explore, you might kick your right foot forward. Keep hinging over your right leg. And if you've been enjoying the twisting that we've been doing, your left hand can come to the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Lift your chest, reach your right arm back. So all that IT band stuff that we did when we guided our leg across our body gets put to use here, yeah? So I'm gonna be quiet. Whenever I teach this in person, I always make it a point to be super still. Just let you have your own experience, not being distracting, as you're trying to balance. These are not easy shapes. So about 3 to 5 more rounds of breath on this side. If you stumble out of it, I do it literally all the time. Smile it off, try to get right back in. That's probably enough, yeah? Take your time, especially if you took that twist. Make sure you come back to center, slow and easy. Step your right foot down, yeah. And then give yourself just a little shake out. Let that go. And then we'll try it on the left side. Again, I always like to remind you, the left side will feel different than the right. It might feel stronger. It might feel a little less flexible. I know that's the case for me. So again, no judgment. We're just here to play, to explore. Really ground down through your right foot. I want this right leg to be really strong, really active. Use that core strength that we worked on to help with your balance. Float your left knee up. Maybe you stay, hang out here. Maybe you hinge forward, hands grab for the sole of your left foot. If you want more, you can kick your left foot forward. And if you want to take the twist, right hand comes to pinky toe edge of your left foot. Lift your chest, reach left fingertips back. Maybe you gaze to the left or over your left shoulder. Please, I'm not with you. Promise me that you're breathing. And you're honoring your edge. If something doesn't feel right, just ease out of it. Lots of little steps. That's the beauty of yoga. It's all yoga. They're just little bits. You know, take you to just a bigger expression of the pose. 3 more rounds of breath. Honor where you are right now. Whenever you've had enough, again, please, please, please take your time. Slowly come out of it. Step both feet down. Then you can just give yourself a little shake out. Whatever feels good, yeah. Let's rinse that out all together. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Find that length in your spine. Reset. Exhale, fold, hands down. Step or hop it back. Vinyasa. Rinse that out with your flow of choice. Big breath in, fill up. Exhale however you need, let that go. I'm gonna offer half pigeon. If this doesn't feel good in your body, you can come onto your back, take a figure four. You wanna come with me, right leg high, big inhale. And exhale, bring your right knee behind your right wrist. Drop your right shin down, walk your left leg long behind you. So your left leg makes a straight line from your left hip to your left ankle. Square off your hips, make sure that weight is evenly distributed so we're not rolling onto the right or left side. You might stay lifted here, you might feel a nice little back bend element. Or you might walk your hands forward to lower your upper body. You can rest your forehead on a block, if that feels good. Keep pressing down through your right shin. Use that to send your right hip back and down, really ground it into your mat. Breathe into that outer right hip. Take 3 more rounds of breath. And as you feel ready, slowly start to walk your hands back towards your right knee, lift your chest. You can step it back into a downward dog if that feels okay. If it feels better for you to roll onto your right hip, sweep your legs out in front of you, you can do that as well. You can take any movements, release any little bits of tension that might have built up. Good. On the left side, you're either moving into your half pigeon or again, figure four on your back is always a nice, a little more gentle option. You can always take that. Do you feel like your hips are square, your weight is even? You might slowly lower your torso. Just in that breath, that awareness, your outer left hip. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath. As you feel ready, you can start to lift yourself back up. Again, come out however it feels best to you. I'm going to take it back into a down dog, but you can always roll onto your left hip. You can stay in your down dog, take any last little movements, little pedals that feel good. If you're really craving one more vinyasa, feel free to take that. Let's take one more big collective breath. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees, gaze forward, and you can step or hop all the way down to your knees. Let's come on to our backs. When you land, you can hug your knees into your chest. Start to slow things down. Take a happy baby. Grab your pinky toe edges of your feet. Flex and kick your feet up to the ceiling. As you bend your knees, draw them down towards your mat. You might straighten one leg, the other, take a little sway side to side. Bring that back to center. Extend your left leg straight to your mat. Take a big inhale as you open up your right knee towards your right shoulder. And then exhale, find a twist. Guide your right knee across your body. You can take any variation with your arms that feels good. Maybe you straighten them, maybe you bend them. Perhaps you gaze over your right shoulder. Gaze up to the ceiling if that's a little bit too much in your neck. Two more rounds of breath. And slow and easy, bring that back to center. And let's switch sides. Extend your right leg straight. Bend your left knee. Bring it up and around to your left shoulder. Inhale into the stretch. And then exhale, find your twist. Guide your left knee across your body. It's a little detox for the spine. As you inhale, find a bit of length between each vertebra. And as you exhale, just melt into your mat. Last two breaths. So you let that last breath go. Slowly come back to center. If there are any last little movements that you are craving, by all means, feel free to take them. Otherwise, just settle into your final rest, final Shavasana. Let your arms and legs extend, get heavy. Find this openness through your heart as you just let your shoulder blades melt into your mat. You let go of any lingering tension in your face, your jaw, eyes, forehead. Soak in the benefits of all of your practice in this easy meditative state. Feel free to stay here for as long as you'd like. Feel called to slowly wake up, wiggle fingers and toes, deepen your breath. So you reach arms up overhead. Full body stretch from fingers to toes. And roll onto your favorite side, easy fetal position. Make your way into a comfortable seat. Perhaps your eyes stay closed if that feels okay to you. As you find your seat, place your hands anywhere that feels meaningful to you. Perhaps your thighs, maybe they come to heart center. Let's take one final breath. Inhale through your nose, fill all the way up. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Beautiful rest of your day, your Juneteenth. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.